Exhibition Park, the real life fun of harness racing. Here they come, an Exhibition Park.
Welcome to a brand new episode of EPR Jeopardy. My name is Scott Bernard. I'm the host. I am the host of the History of EPR podcast. And today, we haven't had one in a long time. I know people have been kind of requesting it, so we're going to do this one today. I have two guests for the whole show, and I have one guest for about 6 or 7 minutes. So let's bring everybody on. We're going to start with Janice first. Janice Hubbard. Hi, Janice. How are you?
Hi, Scott. I'm good, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for coming on. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, thanks for having me.
And we're going to bring Coleen Clancy on. Hey, Coleen.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How's
Nice
everybody else?
I'm doing good. And I
Hi,
know Janice is
Coleen.
doing good.
Hi, Janice.
And we're going to bring on the star of the show for the next 6 minutes.
Mhm.
I thought
Russell.
Janice and I was the star.
You are. Russell's the star for now. Russell's going to go over some of this stuff.
Well,
And,
you can't no answer.
So we have Russell.
Am I on?
You're on. You're on.
Okay.
You're on, Russell.
All right. Great to see everybody. Nice to see you, Coleen and Janice. Welcome home, Janice.
Thank you very much, Russell.
Homeward
It's good to
bound.
be home.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and I will sneak over to see you when I get a moment. All right.
Good. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So as Scott said, we haven't done Jeopardy in a little while, and we're had some requests to get another show back on, so we were able to put this together. And one of at our last podcast, we asked for a lot of feedback so we could continue to hopefully grow this show and grow the EPR site. So there was a couple of things that a lot of people requested, and one of them was, why don't you include some more ladies into the broadcast? Because they were such an important part of EPR, and you guys were.
Well, thank you.
It's the history of
Well, we
EPR.
tried.
So Scott said. So Scott asked me who I thought would be two really good guests and who were around for many of the glory days. And knowing that you two gals are way older than I am, I thought
thanks,
you two.
Russell.
What?
Thanks a lot,
I'm
Russell.
kidding.
You know, I'm just teasing you. You guys are way
I
younger
know.
than I am. But
Yeah.
no, I know that Coleen, that you and Janice have been around and know all the horses and all the events. And I knew you guys would have a lot of fun doing this. So we're very happy that you took the time today to come on.
Thank you very much for having us. I hope we can remember.
Yeah, well, no, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
I do remember yesterday, so.
No, you guys are going to do good.
It's all good.
The second request that we got from a lot of the viewers was we like the show, we like the format, but is there any way we can keep Russell off the damn screen? So we're gonna do that in a few seconds, because I'm going to sign out and let Scott continue with the show. But I want to ask you, have you watched any of the podcasts at all, or any of the shows?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah, we watched them. Yeah.
And have you listened intently when I was speaking on any of them, you guys?
No.
I tried, but you're only there for 6 minutes, so
Well, if you listened, I'm confident you guys are going to do really well on these questions, because a lot of the questions pertain to horses that I've mentioned throughout some of the previous shows. And the categories that we came up with, as in a couple of other times when we've done Jeopardy, I've given clues into the questions. So I am 100% sure you guys are going to do really, really well today. But more importantly, you're going to have a lot of fun. And also, it's going to trigger some memories when you see the names of some of these horses and people that are on the questions and answers.
And we got some pictures too. We got pictures and videos too.
Yeah, and some videos too. So I'm gonna get out of here and wish you guys a lot of luck, but most importantly, a lot of fun, Coleen and Janice. And it's great seeing you. And I know you're gonna have a good time. So all the best, and I hope to see you in person very soon. Okay.
Thanks,
right,
Russell.
take care,
Take
Russell.
care.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
See you, Russell.
See ya.
All right.
Thanks, Scott. See ya.
Thanks, Faye. Thanks, Russell. Yeah, so as Russell said, like, you guys seen it before. The thing I'm gonna do, I don't know if this, do you guys each have by any chance a piece of paper and a pen?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if this way for Final Jeopardy, when I do Final Jeopardy, write down your answer. Because like that's how you're supposed to do it, I guess. I don't really watch Jeopardy.
I got to get a piece of paper and a pen.
Oh, take your time. It's not till later, Janice. You don't have to do it right away.
Okay.
It's in Final Jeopardy. So
All
how
right.
I do it is like Russell said, it's basically like Jeopardy, right? So some of them will be like word questions, other ones like videos and all that stuff. How I do it is it's like you guys seen it one by one. So I'm gonna flip a coin and Coleen, you can call heads or tails. If you get it right, you start. If you don't, you do the next one. So
Right.
here, what do you call heads or tails?
Tails.
Let's see where the hell that landed at. There we go. It is tails. All right, so you get to go first. I have to bring up the screen.
Off to a good start anyway.
Share screen. Chrome tab and EPR Jeopardy. Okay. So here we go.
Here we
Here we go, Coleen.
All right. So I'll say this. Russell did the first three categories and I did the last two. So if anyone has problems with the first three categories, they can argue with Russell. All right, so it's your first go, Coleen, wherever you want to start.
I don't have my glasses. I'm just looking here.
I know it's hard to see.
Famous ladies. I'll go with that one. Famous ladies.
For 100?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. She spent most of the 1970s in the Boyd Tremere barn, where she broke and held the trotting record for the entire decade.
What's her name? Not Hobby Boss? Bus stop.
All right, and you are correct.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, Coleen. Good start. Okay, Janice, it's your go.
Okay. I'll go horses and barns for 100.
All right. This nuclear steed started his career in the Nicholson stable during the 1975 season.
Nuclear steed.
Like nuclear's in quotes. That's like the hint. Nuclear's like the hint.
Yes.
Oh,
Radioactive?
You are correct, and I have a picture.
you know that one, Janice.
Well, like Russell because you have there's a picture right here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Look at Karen.
Yes.
Look at her.
Yes.
Yeah, we have one more.
Oh,
There you go,
yes.
Doctor. Yeah, that's nice,
He
huh?
was a lover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very sweet. That's awesome.
The good old
Yes.
days.
Yeah.
Yes.
All the cards. Well, there's another picture with all the cards in the background. See, I would have been like, I think -1 maybe or 1. I was pretty young when that was going on.
Yeah.
So Bruce Maxwell told the story. I don't know if it was Bruce. Paul Jenkins, I think it was. He got a hold of me. Paul Jennings got a hold of me on Facebook.
Yes.
So I remember you with your father and Ivan, and I'm going like, wow, dude, that was like that's old school.
Yeah.
That was like a long
Yeah,
time ago.
the old fur on the halters, eh?
I know, Colleen.
Remember you had
Oh,
them all
my
furred
goodness.
up, eh? You had to have your fur
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, too funny, eh?
Yeah.
I gotta take
The good
this,
old
okay.
days.
Yeah, that's a really cool picture. I like that a lot. All right, I'm
Yes.
gonna jump back in if I can add a stream. Come on, come back, wherever you are.
I'd have
give me
been
a
in
second,
trouble
guys.
if I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of worried. I was worried for a second. I was like, is she not gonna get this?
I was
Because
thinking nuclear. Yeah,
Oh.
that's radioactive.
Yeah, it was.
all right, I gotta bring up my screen here. Where am I at? Give me a second, guys. Where is my screen hiding? There it is. Come back. There we are. Okay, super.
His career. No, that's the same question.
All right. So, Coleen, it's your go.
Okay. Let me see. I'll give the Webby's horses a run there.
Okay. For what 100, 200, 300?
Oh, let's step her up. We'll go 200.
200.
Go big.
All right. A great joy of the Webbies. He raced in the 1979 Gold Cup and Saucer, and he was also the half brother to Andy's son.
There we go. A great joy. Great joy. Raced in the 1979 Gold Cup Saucer. Half brother to Andy's son.
Great joy.
Well, now, Great Joy. It must have something to do with the name. No, I don't know. I think I'm going to be stuck on this one.
That's okay. You can guess if you want or whatever you want to do.
Yay. Brain freeze here. Now, probably once you say the name, I'll say, yeah, I knew that, but
Great joy.
Great Joy. Great, you stumped me.
Okay. Do you want to try, Janice?
Huh?
Do you want to try one, Janice? Do you want to get the answer for this one?
Geez, I can't even think of a horse. Andy's son, brother.
I'm just thinking.
What is that horse? You're really cutting out bad. I can't even understand you.
Can you hear me?
Can't even make out what you're saying.
Janice, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you, but it's all mumbly.
Let's see here. How do I sound to you, Janice? Am I okay? Or
Good. Yes.
Okay. Is it getting better, Coleen?
A little bit.
Okay. I don't know.
There, that's good. That's good right there.
Super. Okay. No
Great. No, I can't think of anything.
No problem. How about you, Janice? Or
I was just thinking nickname.
Who is Good Delight?
Good Delight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Russell question, by the way. I'm not
Russell went too far back.
Yeah. Okay, Janice, it's your turn to pick.
Yeah. Now I know the horse.
Yeah. Do you remember him, Coleen?
Yes, I do.
I don't.
Yeah, Good Delight. Yes, I do.
It's my turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'll go for awards for 400.
Name the youngster in this picture receiving an award. Oh,
I know that one.
And don't mind the two ends.
I can't see him. His head's cut off.
Oh, do you see him now?
Yeah. Is that Mike Stevenson?
You are correct.
There you go.
All right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just jump out of that for a second. And what I like to do is to kind of come back in almost like real Jeopardy. And I'm going to ask you two ladies how you both got started and your history in the business. So Coleen, I'll start with you because you're one of my first members of EPR. I'm not lying. I remember you when I was a little boy. So.
That'd be good.
So how did you get started in harness racing in general?
Oh, well, my mother had horses in, I don't know, 69, early 70s. And we always had horses that, around, ponies. My father had a workhorse right here in the Glen. Used to take the kids around the block, in the wagon. Yeah. And then just went to the races with my mother, when I was just little. Yeah. And then I just, I got to like it, and I get being around the barns. They were the old barns then.
Yeah.
And then I just fell in love with it and just kept doing it, and wasn't interested in school.
Yeah.
Just, left there and head to the track and just kept it going and working for different people. And I pretty much most of the majority of my years I worked for Paul Dares, and whether with Willard or had a lot of horses I took care of, for him myself, and I loved every minute of it.
Awesome. I did a tape. I was recording a tape one day, and the way I do it is my living room's right there, so I'm recording. I come back and forth. I'm recording an EPR tape anyway. So I come out and I look and I see an accident happen where the person goes literally flying. I mean, it was brutal, and it was you. Yeah. You were the person that got the accident. I thought, my God, they killed her. The horse. So do you remember that accident, Coleen? What happened?
Do I ever? I was warming up Craig's call. Mm-hmm. He'd be in the top class that night. And he raced horses like Widow's Judd and them,
Yeah.
And I was warming them up. So back then we used to always go a mile and 25, with the good horses for their warm up. So I was out warming him up, and what's his name there? Mike Clinton there. He was prostrating a horse, his mare, Fairhaven time. I don't know if it was the first time he'd ever done it or not, but anyways, stuff happens, right? So we're going up the backside, and I was going a 25 clip, so I'm going along pretty good, and somebody was right on my back with another warm-up horse, and horse is coming the other way in the post parade, and he was going along with his horse, and horses jogging, coming and whatnot. So this when the hub rail used to be there.
Yeah.
So I was right up tight against the hub rail, and I seen him in front of me, and he was going to turn his horse, but I couldn't get by him on the inside, and I didn't want to go to the outside because if he turned, but I wasn't close enough that he could hear me to know what to do, and he did get over a little bit, but not enough, and our wheels hit head on.
Okay.
And it just flipped me right out of the seat. Horse took off, and I landed on top of the hub rail, and Mike was okay with his horse. It didn't, he didn't get upset or fall off or nothing. So anyways, I landed on the hub rail and bounced into the center field, and I remember I had Sean Dooley's stopwatch.
Yeah.
And all I was worried about that I lost a stupid stopwatch. And the horse, of course, I'm worried, where's the horse? And all this stuff going through my head. So I'm climbing back up. Wind's knocked right out of me. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And Daryl Pierce is coming with a horse named Catbird, and he's in that race.
Yeah.
And I jumped on the side of the bike, and the ambulance was going up in front of the grandstand.
Yeah.
And Daryl's taking me the other way down towards the paddock turn and dropped me off. Well, the ambulance was there looking for me, and they're all booing and hollering and going on, but they didn't know. So now I'm down at the other end, and finally the ambulance gets around there, and I went in the hospital there, whatever, and I don't know, 4 or 5 broken ribs and a bruised spleen and all this stuff. Nothing to it.
Yeah, it's just another day at the office.
Went in the hospital a couple days there and got back out and back to work.
Oh my. Yeah, you and Aubrey are both
just one of them things, but I mean, I've been lucky. I had a couple little scrapes here and there, but other than that, I did get into another little crash in a race one time, but other than that, it was all good.
So how about you, Janice? Like, you've been involved, like you and your family have been involved for a long time in the industry.
Yes. Right? Yes. I started coming down here with my mom going to the races because she was an avid race fan. And then I wanted to get on the other side of the fence. So I wandered over to Brian Moore's barn. That was the first barn that I've ever gone to here. And I have great memories of it. I worked for him. First horse I ever jogged was Tumblewind Spice. He let me jog him by myself. Yeah. And that was just the greatest because I was only 9-10 years old. And the older I got, the more interested I got. I worked for Carl Jameson for a while. And the great times were with Marcia and Gerald Noonan. And I remember so many people around here, and I feel them here while I'm back. Yeah. And I worked on some wonderful horses, and I met Coleen and Kathy Mitchell and Karen Garland, and my brother's involved in this. Wayne, he's got some good horses here, and my sister, Dawn, she's with Ultimate Stable, and and I have my own horses. I bred my own horses, so I brought them back with me.
That's cool. You bring them back. I like that. Kind of try to get some more horses back here. And that's nice.
Exactly. Yeah. I said, if I ever go back home, I'll have my own stable. And here I am.
Nice. Yeah. You were in Ontario for a long time, right? Were you not?
Yeah, 22 years.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great. No, that's awesome. It's
tiring shipping everywhere in Ontario, and I'm tired of that. And I just want to be here with my family.
And it's our race May 14th. That's when the new season starts. Remember that, people who are watching this.
Walk out the door and race.
May 14th, people watching this. Remember that May 14th, and they'll be getting reminded very frequently. Awesome, girls. Well, I appreciate that. I like to just kind of break down everybody's news. Let's jump back into it. I totally forgot who's going next. I think you're up, Coleen.
Coleen,
Okay. Let me go. So whenever you're ready, Coleen, go ahead.
I'll go with the famous ladies ones again, I guess. For 300, I guess.
300.
Oh, geez.
Stakes winner at 2 and 3. This delightful gal gave John Davison one of his biggest wins in 1982 by capturing the Francis McIsaac Memorial.
Glengal Canina.
Very quick on the draw there, Coleen. That's awesome. All right. Okay, Janet. We got a $100 lead. Well, not dollars. I'm not saying dollars. 100-point lead because no one's getting dollars.
Oh, shoot.
So, Janice, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll go with Horses and Barns for 400.
All right.
I didn't even see that.
A Canadian symbol, this chestnut star from the Henry Smallwood stable spent a winter at EPR in 1979 under the care of John Davies.
Canadian symbol.
Yeah.
Well, there's chestnut star.
Chestnut star from the. Oh,
Winner at EPR in 1979. Care of John Davies. Canadian symbol.
I know the horse.
You can guess. It's no big deal. I don't listen. Don't even feel bad. I don't even know half these answers. Trust me. I have to write them all down.
I can remember them, but I can't. I can remember the horse, seeing it, but I can't remember its name.
Yeah.
I got that one.
Go ahead, Coleen.
Can I guess that one?
You can definitely. If she's letting you guess, go ahead. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Maple Leaf Robbie.
You are correct, Coleen.
Yeah.
All righty. So you wait till fun. I've heard that name a lot. Go ahead.
He was a pretty horse.
Yes, he was. I can see.
Yeah, and just he was proud. You know, he was just a real nice, good horse.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I heard the name a lot. I think he was in the late 70s, obviously, because I've researched Scotch Gorman a lot, and I've seen Maple Leaf Robbie kind of floating around in them articles and stuff back then. So that's awesome. All right, Coleen, it's your go.
I'll go with the Horses and Barns ones for 300, I guess.
This medical barbarian campaigned many years in Doug Falcon's stable during the 1970s and early 80s.
Oh, okay. Doc Savage.
You are correct once again, Coleen. Thank God I'm not print money because I'd be broke right now. I would picture Doc Savage also.
I wouldn't have known that.
I remember him.
Maple Leaf Robbie. I'm sorry. This is Maple Leaf Robbie here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just probably can see the head tilt right up, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. That one there is from the Gold Cup and Saucer in 78.
Wow.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and it is your turn, Janice.
Okay, let's go awards for 300.
This Steve Mahar horse won Horse of the Year in 1987.
Steve Mahar horse. Henry Butler?
No. Henry Butler was like early 80s, 81, 82, I think it was. Coleen, you want to try?
Yeah, King Tyler.
I have Courtney Bay. Now, I could be wrong.
There you go.
Courtney Bay is correct. Okay,
yeah, Stevie drove him.
Yeah,
he was Donnie Gobraith's.
Yeah, exactly.
Donnie Gobraith's horse.
Stevie had them after that.
Yeah. All right. But it's this thing. I could have been wrong. I just seen it in a clipping. I was like, oh, yeah, Courtney Banks. I've heard the name. All right. Who is up? It's Colleen's go.
Okay. I'm going to try the Webby's one again. 300.
All right. This handsome colt got to do a lot of what is a custom after one wins a race, especially in 1979.
This handsome colt got to do a lot of what is a custom after one wins a race, especially in 1979.
Let me see. A little trick to this one. Custom.
Russell question.
Tricky.
Russell question.
This
What is the answer?
this handsome colt got to do a lot of what is a custom after one wins a race, especially
Like after a horse wins a race, like kind of thing. I'll give that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Custom. Oh, that's okay. Hanson got to do a lot. Okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna take a shot. I don't know. Wavor?
No.
No.
No, that's incorrect. Janice,
Okay.
you want to give a shot at it?
I don't know. Did they have Coeco? No. I don't know. No.
Oh, you know. Oh,
Parader.
Parader. Yeah. I paddocked that horse.
Oh.
Yeah.
Paddocked that horse here the night that that poor Francis was killed.
Yeah.
I paddocked that horse
Parader.
that night.
Me and Russell, we went over the questions. I called him. He's like, "Yeah, Coleen, we should get that one." I'm like,
Yeah, I should have. The question just threw me off, but I
"Oh, don't
definitely
worry
know
about it."
he was a big, handsome, beautiful
Yes,
horse.
he was.
There, yeah.
Awesome. Janice, it's your turn.
My turn again?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go horses and barns for 200.
A mild-mannered chap who raced throughout the 1970s under the care of Willard Carr. He was so well behaved that even Russell jogged him and nobody got hurt.
This one.
Is that remember CJP?
There you go.
What was it again?
Remember CJP?
You are correct.
Correct.
Yes,
We
there
all
you go.
jogged him.
So I'm guessing he was a very nice horse, as I'm assuming.
Yeah. All you had to do was walk by the barn when Willard was hooking him, and here, come here. He'd send you out. Wouldn't matter if you knew what to do or not.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Mhm.
We have another one later, same kind of question. Coleen, it's your turn.
Horses and barns. I can't see it there.
500. Yeah.
Eyes aren't good.
It's all good. Named after a famous U.S. Civil War city, this friendly fellow resided in the Terry Seeley stable. He too was so gentle that even Russell could jog him, and nobody got hurt. So it's the same kind of question.
Yes, I know. Vicksburg, Hanover.
Yes.
Yes, you are correct.
I showed him in the horse show and won with him on the line class.
Yeah, he was a
Vicksburg.
chubby little lad.
He was beautiful.
Yeah.
There he is right there.
Yeah.
We have him right there. Picture of him. Yeah. Yeah. It's provided by Russell, by the way. That picture is provided by Russell.
Nice.
And the other two are actually, well, Russell's supposed to give me 3, but 1 didn't work. So we'll go with 2. All right. That's awesome. So, yeah, we're going along good. I like it. We're not going too quick, but we're getting through it. Janice, it's your turn.
Okay, let's go awards for 500.
Name the 3 gentlemen in this picture. So Doug Caldwell, we know who that is. But name the 3 gentlemen in this picture.
That's Willard Carr on
Yeah.
the left, Wally Hennessy,
Yeah.
and Clyde McDonald.
Let's make sure I got it right here.
Nope.
You got the McDonald part right, but not the right first name. Janice? Or sorry, Coleen, I mean.
That's Bruce.
Oh, is
Bruce,
it?
yeah,
Well, he
it's
looks so
Bruce.
much like him.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I seen. I was like, oh, you had it, but you got the
Yeah.
It's all good. We're gonna sum
We know
Coleen
it
with the
wasn't
Final
wrong
Jeopardy.
because it was too tall.
All right, so Coleen, it's your shot at another one.
I'm gonna go with the famous ladies ones for 400.
Angus McPhee had a lot of success in the late 70s
I know
and
this,
early 80s with this glamorous gal who had a letter for her last name.
Oh, I know this one too.
Have a letter for her last name.
Angus had a lot of success in the 70s with the glamorous
Carolyn D.
Carolyn
Carolyn D.
Carolyn D.
Let's see here. Let me go take a look. I gotta look at my answers here. 1 second.
Yeah.
Where are we at? We're doing famous ladies. Okay. Who is it? What was your answer again, Coleen?
Carolyn D.
You're
Caroline
correct.
B. Yeah, Caroline B. Whatever.
And that's the horse that I couldn't get the picture of because Russell couldn't get through. So I don't know. All right, Janice, it's your shot.
Okay. Famous ladies for 200.
This McIsaac stable had this pretty gray.
Oh.
I had to read this one before. This McIsaac stable had this pretty gray, which I missed the word, or Russell, I don't know it, before moving to the Wally Hennessy barn, and another beautiful gal who became her longtime groom.
Our darling.
Yeah, I knew you know that.
I'd be in trouble if I didn't get that one.
There you go. I read that really weird. Sorry. All right. Coleen, it's your go.
Well, I'll go with the last one of the famous ladies. Well,
All right. 500.
500.
A captivating girl who started her career with Earl Smith before becoming a top-class mare and then the cornerstone for the breeding operation of Milton Downey. Hence, she often bid farewell. Okay, she often bid farewell to her competitors at the top of the stretch. That's a long.
I do Hanover.
My God, that was fast.
Black mare.
Yeah, there we go. That was really quick. That was really fast.
Yeah. Oh, she was a good mare. I remember her.
Wow.
Big black mare.
So would that have been the 70s, would it?
Oh, yeah, early 80s.
Yeah.
Or into the mid 80s, maybe.
All right. Janice, it's your turn.
Awards for 200.
It's another name these people.
Oh,
Name the three men in this picture getting awards.
okay. That's Francis McIsaac,
Yeah.
Boyd Tremere,
Yeah.
and I think it's Steve Downey.
You are correct.
I can barely see them.
Oh, really? I'm sorry. Is it like if
No,
you guys can't see them?
It's
No.
my eyes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I can always try to do. Yeah. So there we go. Awesome. So right now we have Coleen at 3,000 points, not dollars, points. And Janice at 1,100 points. So we're going good here. Coleen, it's your go.
There's only one left for award, so I'll go with that.
This famous horse won Horse of the Year in 1979 and 1980.
Oh, just a guess. I'm going to say Power Baron.
You are correct.
Hey!
All righty. So we have two things. I'm really pumped for Final Jeopardy. And P.S. Final Jeopardy came from Pat Eastwood. And we all know Pat knows everything. I said, Pat, you have to make it like.
We can't beat him.
Because I said it can't be hard, but it can't be too easy. So Pat gave me a good one. But we're going to keep rolling through here.
Oh, he'll stump us, that Pat.
Oh, he got good. It's a good one. You'll probably get it. So, Janice, it's your turn.
Big races for 100.
This Doug Walsh horse won the Alexander Memorial in 1984.
Winner's accolade.
Yeah.
There we are. All righty. So, am I jumping out here? Let's see. My camera's acting up because my girlfriend keeps texting me. I told her I was doing a podcast. She keeps texting me. All right. Coleen, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'll let me see. Give me a big race one. I haven't picked one of those yet.
Which one do you want?
The big races one there. Oh, 300, I guess.
Okay. This is a YouTube video. This Mo Doherty horse won the Francis McIsaac Memorial in 1983.
I know it. I know this one.
So yeah, you're up. If you know it, tell me.
Raleigh Road.
Yes, that's correct. I just wanted to show a video too. So there we go.
Yeah, Raleigh Road.
That's video provided by Bruce Maxwell, who stood on the roof. EPR shot that video, and me and Bruce talked about this last week, and Bruce was like, you know what? I was actually scared of heights. And I'm thinking, like, what the hell are you doing up on there if you're scared of heights? And I'm gone. Why am I gone? Give me a second here. We are having technical difficulties. Give me 1 second, ladies. There we go. Why is that acting up? Can you see me now, girls? You can see me, right?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Right.
No, just my phone is being a pain in the ass right now. Because what happens is, like, people will text me during the recording, And I tell them like, hey, like I'm busy, don't text me. And they're like, oh no, I'll text you anyway. All right. That was Colleen's go. Janice, it's your turn.
Okay, we'll go big races for 500.
This is probably another video, I'm pretty sure. It might actually, it's not a video, this is a question. Gimbal won one of the biggest races. Just don't mind my spelling. I was really tired when I wrote this. I'll just read it to you. Gimbal won one of the biggest races of the year at EPR in 1987. So what's the race they won?
1987.
What's that?
Huh? Provincial Cup.
There you go. Provincial Cup 10. All right.
Provincial Cup.
All righty. And Coleen, it's your go.
Big race is 400.
All right. Super. This is a video. This delivery company had a race cup named after them in 1987. We'll let it go first.
A delivery company?
Here
Yep.
comes Nicely hit on the outside. Ragtime Skipper, Mountain Springer coming on again. Gonna be Stone Riggs out patron at the line. Stone Riggs out patron.
Delivery
Nicely
company.
hit.
Yeah, it's like there was a cup race named after that company. 1987.
Delivery. Okay. Oh, geez. What do you call them? What's that outfit's name? What do you call them? I can see it, but I just
Yeah, that's how it always works.
I don't know. What do you call that outfit? It was a delivery company, you say, right?
Yeah, it's a delivery. A delivery company had a race named after them, the cup race.
Thought I knew it, but I guess maybe I don't.
All right. Do you want to take a shot at it, Jan? Go ahead. You go ahead, Coleen. If you think you know it, go ahead and try to answer it.
Delivery company. Caitlin Curry.
Okay. No, that's incorrect. But okay. Janice, you want to try to give it a shot?
A delivery company. I don't know. UPS?
You were close.
Mountain Springer running again. Then
It was Pure Later Cup.
Pure Later. I was going to say that too.
Okay.
Yeah, the Pure Later Cup. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was too easy. I was like, man, I didn't really get on that one. Let me just mute this. I got to get this this question off the board here. Here, just 1 second.
Yeah, Pure Later Cup. Okay.
There we have Pure Layer Cup. Yeah. That's all right. I don't know who's. I think it's Janice. It's your go. It's your go, Janice.
Okay, we'll go late 70s Webby horses for 500.
Ooh, you're going high there, eh? He was a headstrong, beaming servant who tied the track record at Charlottetown during the Gold Cup night in 1976. Remember, that's Russell giving you like a little hint with the quotations, right?
Beaming servant.
Good.
Beaming servant. The Butler machine?
Yeah, well, let's take a look at my answers. Webbies. No, you're incorrect, unfortunately, Janice. Coleen, do you want to give it a shot?
I'm just thinking here.
Okay.
He was a headstrong, beaming servant.
Beaming servant.
Oh, geez. What's that horse's name? Record. No Prater. What was that other horse they had? A good horse. Good. No, I was thinking Good Show, but no. No, I guess I can't think of it.
All right, I'll bring it up here. Radiant Butler.
Radiant Butler, yes, sir.
All righty. So we have Coleen. It's your go there. You got to pick. We got 3 things left.
Big races, I guess that's the last one. 200.
Okay, this is one here. This famous horse, Russell's favorite, won the Alexander Memorial in 1974.
Jeez, Russell's favorite. Trying to see who it was.
I'll replay the video there again.
Alexander Memorial.
1974.
I can see the driver, but I can't.
I like to show off that video. That's why I did it.
Alexander Memorial. Let me see. Ooh, I was only 10 years old. Let me see. Alexander Memorial. 1974. You can see the video and well, I'm stumped with that one too.
Okay, no problem. How about you, Janice? Do you want to give it a shot?
I'm trying to think. Who Russell's favorite horse was.
You know, he lets everybody know this is his favorite horse.
I know.
And I keep literally
1974.
jumping in and out.
1974. Russell's favorite horse.
Yeah, I think I know now, but
Yeah.
he was probably everybody's favorite at that time.
No, this was like you guys can still hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I don't care. My camera's all messed up, but if you can hear me, that's all I care about. I don't even care. This horse was kind of like I don't want to say it wasn't like my favorite horse, which everyone knows it's Scots Common.
Yeah.
And it wasn't Scots Common. It wasn't like it was a little bit not who you think favorite horses are.
Okay.
I'll put it that way.
Probably not the horse I'm thinking of then.
1974. It's too bad I didn't know who the driver is.
Oh,
yeah, I can't see it.
No, I can't see it either, Coleen.
I'll replay it here.
So it's tough to see.
I'm trying to think who the driver was of that horse in that race.
Yeah, if you give us the driver, maybe we might get it.
Well, let's take a look here. Give me a second. I'll see if I can find the driver for you guys. My camera's a mess right now. It keeps jumping. Oh, look at this. Don't Google YouTube, kids. Try to actually find it. Like, what is going on here? Are you telling me YouTube's not working right now?
All right.
I'm trying to think who it was.
Alexander Memorial, 1974. Russell's favorite horse. No.
Memorial.
Let
me change it here. I'm gonna go find it for you girls. Hold on a second here. Memorial. I tried to put that one in color. Yeah, that wasn't a good scene. I found this like really say like, oh, you can change your black and white videos into color. All right, so here we go. The driver was Boyce McPhail.
Boyce McPhail. Oh,
Scottish Foil.
Nope.
No.
Janice, you want to try it, or was that you that there?
Licardi?
That was me.
Oh, who yelled at Licardi?
Licardi.
Okay, it was Licardi. Yes, I think it was Coleen that yelled it out. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yes, it was Licardi.
He was a really good old horse.
Yeah.
He was actually one of my favorite horses too. Licardi, yeah, he was a dandy.
I found that through provincial. It's funny. I told a story I think on the other podcast.
You're all scratchy again.
Am I? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, real bad.
Okay. How am I now?
Good.
All right.
Hold on a second here. All right, we're gonna have a good time editing this podcast. Let me just go back and change my settings. It's all right. It's going out tomorrow, so it doesn't really matter. I'm not too worried about it.
There.
Let's check
That's good.
Good now? All right, perfect.
Perfect, yep.
All right, good. Yeah, we're having a fun time today with technology. My computer sucks, that's why. Anyway. But the story about that video was I had got it through provincial archives, and they had told me they had the 1976 Alexander, which I freaked out because that's Scots Gommon's win, and they didn't. They had the 74, and I was like, oh, come on. But it was still cool to see. I just got to get that Scots Gommon 70s Provincial Cup. because I had, or not Prince Cup, Alexander. I had the 76 trophy right here, but I'm not moving anything because my computer's acted up. But anyway, so anyway.
Scotch Gorman was definitely by far the toughest.
Oh yeah, I've heard the stories about him. He was amazing.
Oh,
All right.
tough.
So we're gonna get. I think we have Janice. You're up next, are you not?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. What's go ahead and pick one of the last two.
I'll take the 100.
All right. Name the MVP in quotations who raced against Power Baron in the 1979 Alexander Memorial.
Most valuable player who raced against Power Baron in
I don't know
1970
why MVP's there. I'm confused by
Alexander
that. Yeah.
Memorial.
But Baron's in
Most
quotations
valuable
also.
player, Baron.
Oh, I know why now. Never mind. I just looked at the answer.
Name the most valuable player who raced against Power Baron in the 1979
Alexander Memorial.
Raced against them. Most valuable player.
I don't know.
Okay, no problem. Coleen, you guys want to take a shot?
Scotch Gorman?
Who was All-Star Baron? See, now he does like the MVP thing and all that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was part of it. Yeah.
Right.
I see now.
Okay.
No, I don't know that. I can't remember that horse, so All-Star Baron.
I've
Me
read
neither.
about him. Yeah.
Don't ring a bell.
I think by 79, Scotch Gorman's kind of like, he's going a bit like not, he had a really good 78, but by 79, he starts kind of falling off a little bit. He has a little bit, I think, of success in Fredericton, but by 80, I mean, he's pretty much middle of class at that point. All right, so last one, the 400 one, we're going to give this one to Coleen, I think it is. And okay, this is the last thing. A lot of folks on the track had these. He also, so a lot of folks on the track had these. He also won the 1978 Gold Cup with Phil Pinckney driving.
A lot of the folks at the track had these. He also won the 1978 Gold Cup. Oh, geez. Phil Pinckney, 78. A lot of the folks at the track had these.
Remember, Russell's always trying to like play a little. I don't think that's it,
Yeah.
A lot of the folks at the track had these. Not ringing a bell. Phil Pinckney. Let me see. Phil Pinckney won it a few times. Nickname. Phil Pinckney. Nickname? Or that'd have been too early?
No,
Nickname.
You're right. All right.
Yes, because a lot of people at the tracks have nicknames, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So at the end of regular Jeopardy, we have Coleen at 4,000 points, Janice at 1,700 points. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna take this out, and I'm gonna bring us back
Final
to full
Jeopardy.
screen. Final Jeopardy.
Oh, this
My
is a big one.
camera's
Oh,
a mess.
dear.
This is the Pat Eastwood stumper here.
So I'm gonna let everybody just kind of like hear me audio wise. My camera's a mess right now. My internet sucks right now. So and probably because I have so much crap on my computer doing tapes. So anyway, so this is what I'm gonna do, girls. I'm gonna get you two. Grab a piece of paper and a pen for me if you got that in front of you.
Yep.
And I'm gonna give you the question. Okay. Oh well, that's fine. What I'll do then, if you want, Janice, I'll get Coleen to write her answer down and what she is betting. So Coleen, you got 4,000 and Janice got 1,700. So Coleen, when I give you the question, write the answer down on a piece of paper.
Yep.
And then I'll come and then Janice we'll let Coleen go first when we're ready, and then Janice can go after that. Okay.
I just gotta get pen and paper.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Take your time. I'm gonna just get my camera's being a pain in the ass today. The whole computer's being a pain in the ass today. All right.
Okay.
Super. So let me go find it. And I got to share the screen. Can you guys? Can you see that, ladies? The what I do you see that in front of you?
Where?
Like, what do you see the category? Do you see it?
Category? No,
I can't see anything.
no, I just see used to. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no problem. Here we go. I'm just gonna take that out. Stop screen. And we're gonna go ahead and bring the other screen in. Oh, my computer sucks today, and I'm huge for some reason all of a sudden.
Where'd they go?
Right. All right. I'm still here, and my computer is being extremely difficult right now.
There's that cat with his
There's the
tail
kitty cat
Yeah.
wagging his tail at us.
I'm back. There we are. Okay, there we are. No, my computer's just I don't even care about the editing side of it. It's just whatever. It's for Jeopardy, it's not too bad because we want sound anyway, right? So all right.
I like all them old races you put on there, eh? That's good.
Oh
Yeah, you're doing a great job, Scott.
We ever enjoy that, eh? I watched one
yeah.
there the other day. Oh, I probably watched it 50 times afterwards. The one I had Cam's Magic, and I got James come out and got his picture taken with me there.
Yeah, from
I probably
99.
watched it 50 times after.
Yeah. No, it's cool. I love doing it. I like getting all the stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, it's a lot of memories, eh?
Oh yeah, I tried when I was telling when I first did my first one, because Mike Foster had actually had tapes he wanted me to do for him. Because how I'll go quick how I got it. I bought a laptop like it was right around the time the pandemic started. I had actually bought tickets to a Kansas City Chiefs game, and they refunded them back because of the COVID. I couldn't go. I remember going, I bought a laptop, and I came home, and my girlfriend's like, "Why'd you buy a laptop? You have a phone. Like, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And it must have been God telling me something like, "Buy a laptop." I just froze. So I bought it, and then Mike was like, "Hey, Brian Foster was like, could you convert a few tapes over for me?" I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." So I get them home, and I messaged Mike Ellsworth, who's a great guy, by the way. Mike's amazing what he helps with. Poor Mike, the most patient person in the world. He sits with me for like 2 hours on Facebook, walking me through it. I finally get it to work. And the first race, you're in a few races, Coleen. It's one of the first ones I put up. But the first race, I hear Dasher's doll, Terry Bernard, and it was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, I drove her. I got a picture of winning with her. I drove her one time and won with her for Billy Stevens' father, Laurie Stevens.
Yeah.
Oh, Dasher's doll. Yeah, I got the win photo at the picture here.
Just hearing his name just like blew my mind, right? I was just like, and I was hooked after that. I couldn't stop watching it. And then like everyone just started donating so many tapes. Like I get so many emails and stuff.
Oh no, it's great.
I remember Twyla texted me one night and said, Steve wants to give you a few tapes. I said, oh, no problem. I'll come down and get them. She said, no, we'll bring them up to you. And that was when they brought me like a huge trunk full of tapes. And I was like a kid at Christmas time. I'm looking through it. It's like 19. Oh yeah, it was so awesome. And they gave me like everyone's so cool. I know Marcel Barrow was on before, and he said when he comes down, he's gonna give me some stuff to take a look at. So
I got a tape here. I'll give you sometime. It's I drove a mare for Tony Haig with the Santa Claus suit on.
Oh, okay.
I still
have your DVD of the baby show. Remember the baby show? I have that right here. So I'm gonna give that to you soon. I keep forgetting to get it to you. So
but I'll give you that tape sometime. It was I've Got Control.
Nice.
And I had the Santa Claus suit on, and I had the 8-hole, and I right out of there got to the front, and I got the win, and it was nice pitch. It was fun.
Excellent. That'd be cool for Christmas time too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Awesome, and I appreciate all the kind words. Definitely, it makes feel nice. Like, I like to do it, but all the kind words feel nice. I go a little. I do search a lot. Like I'm always hunting for stuff, right? And I harass people. Like, I think some people like I don't even want to tell this guy I have tapes. So if you even hint to me you have a tape, I'm like right on top of it. Like, hey, where are you at? So,
I got some here. I'll dig them out. I got some more somewhere here.
Definitely, yeah. I still got your other stuff here too. So I'm going to jump into the final Jeopardy, and this
stumper.
It's a stumper, but it's a fun one.
Yeah.
Let me get that here.
Pat's
one
pretty
here-
hard to get ahead of with these old horses and questions.
This one here, the category is not showing up, but it's called rare occurrences.
Rare
the-
occurrences.
So
Okay.
how it works is, I'll show you the question, but
Yeah.
actually first you got to tell me how much you're going to bet, because that's how that works. Like you can't just.
Oh,
you got to-
okay.
yes.
Well, you got 100 up there. Is that it?
No. This is Final Jeopardy. It's just the way that it's set up. I have to put it
Oh.
like that. So you have 4,000, right?
Yeah.
And Janice, you have 1,700, I think it was. So each of you tell me about how much you want to bet, and then I will show you the question.
Well, we might as well go big or go home, eh?
The whole 4,000? You're gonna go the whole 4,000? Janice, are you gonna bet 1,200 so you can jump in for the win?
I'll bet 2. How's that?
All right, that sounds good.
I'll go halfway.
2,000 for Coleen and Janice.
$2,000.
I'm going all in.
You're going all in. Okay. All right. Here's the
Oh,
question.
I'll go all in too then.
You're gonna go all in. All right. Perfect.
Go big or go home, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Give it all.
here's the question right here. It's coming up, and there's right on. I'll give you girls about 30 seconds, and you can write it down. Here it is.
All right.
Who is the only horse to have raced the Provincial Cup in the final of the Little Brown Jug in the same season?
Oh, great.
Provincial
Provincial
Cup and the
Cup.
final of the Little Brown Jug in the same
The
season.
final of the Little Brown Jug.
Who is the only horse to have raced the Provincial Cup and the final, in quotation marks, of the Little Brown Jug in the same season?
Oh, I know. Yes, sir.
Provincial Cup.
Raced the Provincial Cup.
And no mother jokes. My mother watches this podcast. That's just sarcasm. Like Celebrity Jeopardy on Saturdays Live. Just
Provincial Cup.
Same season.
Raced the Provincial Cup and the final of the Little Brown Jug in the same season.
Can you give us a trainer or a driver?
Yeah, I'll give you the driver here. Let me just take a look. Do I have the driver? Is Archie McNeil.
Narrows BB.
That is incorrect, Coleen. And you didn't write it down for me, but it's fine.
Oh,
It's fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We're not playing for real money. Janice, you want to give it a shot?
Who do you say? Archie McNeil.
Archie McNeil.
Provincial Cup and the final of the Little Brown Jug in the same season.
Provincial Cup. So he shipped in.
No, I knew that Pat would stump us.
Well, I thought, I mean, the thing is,
Cup
I had
and final.
to tell him to
Final.
make some.
And Archie McNeil drove him?
Yeah.
Geez. No.
What do you think, Janice? You gonna give it a shot?
We have raced the Provincial.
Just no.
No, you don't got it? Okay. It's a hard one. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, it is a hard one.
Double Splendor.
Double Splendor. Okay.
Double Splendor.
Heard of him, but would never have thought of it. No.
1978.
No, me neither.
Yeah, it was the original Provincial
No,
Cup, which
never.
P.S. Pat Eastwood has a video of the original Provincial Cup from 1978. And he's hiding it from me. I'm just joking. I'm not talking about the part where he has it. He's told me he has that. And I mean, if I can get my end all is to find someone who has 8mm from the 70s with sound. That's what I want. I want to hear that grandstand. It's nice to see it when it's not in sound, but to hear Ingham calling a race in the 70s,
Oh, that'd be a good one.
Yeah.
You can't beat Patty.
That's my end all right there.
Ingham was the best.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
loved him. Being
The
a
best.
kid down there and hearing that voice.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Favorite
it.
EPR.
Yeah.
I like it when you get some of them tapes on and when they start the beginning of the show, you remember that old music they
Yeah.
used to have
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yes, exhibition park.
Yeah.
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 That's the intro for the podcast too. Yeah, that's what I use.
Yeah, it is.
So,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It was
It's-
a good
And
time.
Ingham used to
Good
play the
people, good
national
times.
anthem before the first race.
yeah.
Yeah.
They still
Yeah.
do that now. They play it by tape, don't they? I think they play it by tape now. I'm pretty sure they still do it. I heard it one day and I kind of
Well,
giggled.
he used to here
Yeah.
every day. So I was
Yeah.
a paddock judge for a few years, and he was right on everything that he did.
Yeah, he was a great guy. Oh, so nice too. I knew he knew my grandfather. I got to go up there when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I know I'm
Yeah.
frozen, but you can hear me.
Yeah.
I got to go up there at 5 or 6 years old and sit with him and watch a race. And it was like, to me, it was like a celebrity. Like, that's like, this guy's
I
big
know.
time. This thing on Palmer. Like, I
Yes.
was so pumped. And I still remember
Yeah.
being so shy, and my grandfather had me with him. And God bless my grandfather. He was just a great man.
Yes.
And got me to meet Ingham. And I mean, I remember, like, it's funny. Like, I'll even admit to it right now. Like, when I got Wally on to do the podcast, I was a little starstruck for a second. I was just like,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, this is Wally Hennessy. Like, when he was Marcel and them guys at first, it was like I turned into like an 8-year-old all of a sudden.
I know.
So I remember being a little boy and just being like, Marcel Barrio, this guy's like a god, like, and Wally and stuff, and everybody. I mean, even being a kid, like, Steve and all them guys, and I love that place as a kid. And, we're gonna hopefully have a good season coming up. Let's hope this season's good. We can get some people out.
Yes.
I know I was talking to Sam. We're gonna maybe talk about getting a food truck down there possibly in the spring. So yeah, try some stuff out.
Mhm.
But okay, well, thank you, ladies. We had a
Thank you
blast.
very
This
much.
was so
It
fun.
was fun.
It was
Yeah.
a pleasure.
Yeah.
It was sorry for my technical difficulties, but whatever.
No problem.
We're doing Jeopardy, so I'm not even gonna bother with my camera thing. But
No, keep up the good work. It's great.
Thank you,
Yes,
ladies.
we'll
I
keep
appreciate it.
watching.
And I'll be down on May 14th, and don't worry about that. I'll be promoting it right on the page for everybody to see, knowing that they're going back May 14th, and hopefully get some more people.
I
there.
hope to get a horse, but
Well, things happen. You never know.
Well,
You never know.
It's expensive racket now. It's,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hard to buy them. It's hard to buy them. It's hard to
It
go and
is.
buy them. That
Yeah.
you can afford them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got a couple large tickets,
It's
maybe.
a different industry now than what it was before.
It certainly is. Yeah.
So it's but I still love it.
Yeah.
It's in your blood. It's in me too.
Yeah.
I got a couple lottery tickets for about $45 million. So if I win $45 million, I'll be nice and buy everybody a couple horses, and we'll
Oh, yeah.
bring
It's easy to buy them. It's keeping them after.
we'll bring
Right?
EPR back to the old days.
Well,
Like,
even let you clean it stall.
Yeah.
everyone's like, why is every horse owned by Scott and I for some reason? Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it is what it is. All right. Well,
And I know what I know whose races we'll be watching from then on. Scott and our tours.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh,
Okay.
that's good.
Well, thank you very much, girls, for coming on.
All right. Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
And
Good job, Scott.
Take
thank
care.
you. Take care.
Bye.
See you later. See you later,
Bye.
Janice.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Thank you for watching another episode of History EPR Podcast with EPR Jeopardy. Not to smooth this technology-wise, is that right now I'm cutting it in and out, but you know what? Honestly, it is what it is. So thank you for watching. Remember, people, May 14th, that's when we're coming back to EPR for another season. 10 race cars this year. And also don't forget to subscribe, put the notification bell on, and comment. You can comment about how bad my cutting in the camera was all. So again, thank you again, guys, for watching. We'll see you next time on the History of EPR podcast.
Just watch it live at Exhibition Park. Come on and live it at Exhibition Park. The real life fun of harness racing. Here they come.